Hello, I haven't even poured my drink yet. I was not meant to click send on me telling everyone I am live, and instead I did. so I've rushed to make me live, given the fact that I decided to tell everyone that I was live, despite the fact I wasn't yet live. So I will have to finish updating all that in a moment, and pour my drink because I haven't even done that. But welcome for another week. I know two weeks in a row. I'm on a streak. I'm on a streak, and I won't lie, it's quite scary. The streak has gone on for too long already. Which is, yes, I know it's 2 weeks, but it's gone on for too long. How in the world you guys have managed to keep me for 2 weeks on the bounce is beyond me, because I seem to have the commitment issues on another level. The commitment issues of a Love Island, honestly, I think I've got. I even forgot to change light. I forgot to go to the red. So that just shows how prepared I was. I thought I was prepared, and I was like, I'm not going to click send on me being live over on my social channels. And then what did I go and do? On the very first one that I decided to set up, I clicked live. So yeah, big mistake by me, but ultimately, you know, things happen. You know, these things happen. But yeah, I am back for another week. We are back with Valletta FC. Obviously, last week was very successful. I mean, I say very successful. It was a bit of a mixed bag because we had a few of the big hitters in the league. We did only lose 2 games. I think we only lost last week. One of which was in the cup, which was very, very disappointing. After being 3-1 up, I managed to lose 4-3. Which, to be honest, kind of proves the levels of which you're going to see if you haven't been watching previously. Let me share that. Copy that. Why in the world is my thumbnail not working on YouTube? Why is the thumbnail not working? Oh, why? Can you work, please? I'd appreciate it if you bloody worked. Right. There we go. Does that work? Does that work? Update. Maybe, does that work? I apologise to those of you coming in. I'm currently having malfunctioning issues with my thumbnail for the stream. I didn't have problems with last week, so we're currently fixing those, and hopefully it all gets fixed in time. If you do hear me a bit more bunged up today, that is because I am a little bit ill at the moment. It hasn't stopped me from doing anything, though. I've refused, but I have been ill for the last week and a bit. So, annoyingly, I caught it over the course of my birthday. Yes, the thumbnail's updated, thank the Lord. So I can actually focus on you guys. Yeah, like, I got the illness around my birthday. Every year I get an illness around my birthday. I don't know what it is. I very rarely get ill, but something always around my birthday is bothering me, and I never know why. So I got it again for my birthday, and yeah, I've been recovering ever since. I say recovering in inverted commas because, quite frankly, I haven't really been recovering. I've had a sniffly cold and a bit of a cough. The most it has actually affected my life was getting my hair cut today, and the guy was shaving the top of my head, and I literally was there like, and the mat, yeah, I had to ask for water. Luckily, they were very kind about it, but I did feel like any moment I was about to cough or sneeze and have my head completely ripped open by a razor. So if any of you are squeamish, I do apologise, but that was my life today. That's the most it's affected me, to be honest. So I can't really complain. I can't really say I've had a hard life of it. But no, I have been ill for the past few days. But that will not stop the stream, where we have 5 games until the end of the season. 5 games. We'll probably get into a summer transfer window, to be honest, as well. But 5 games in the Maltese Premier League, and we are 7 points clear. Now, bear in mind that the team below me have a game in hand, so that it should only be 4 points clear. Should be fine. However, I have a reputation for being a complete bottle job on this game. So, if anyone's going to bottle it, it's going to be this guy. But we should be okay. Let me quickly put up a tweet and something in my Discord as well. I will try and remember to put more links in. I was meant to set that up last week so a bot would automatically pump in links for you guys to search for. Obviously on my screen right now, if you're not watching on YouTube already, is my YouTube and my Twitter. Those are the best places to find every single bit of my content. Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, but if you want to be able to see videos, reviews of different things, TikTok videos, stuff like that, those are the best places to find me. Obviously also on TikTok as well. I am trying to set up as well for me to be able to stream on TikTok. That is just something I need approval from TikTok on. Yeah, so I have to activate more channels. I've got it approved. I just need to activate more channels, which I will do over time, I feel like. Maybe not right now. I'll see how much the upgrade is, because it might be like 100 quid. But if I can get my system upgraded so I can stream on TikTok as well, that'll be very good. And then I'm everywhere. You can't get rid of me. Is basically what would end up happening. We are going to see if Valletta FC can qualify for European football, or will Bragster bottle it once again? Join via the links below. There we go, and then that's it, and then we can put a GIF. What sort of GIF are we thinking for this? You can do it. That's going to be the good one, isn't it? There we go. And then let's select all, copy that, post that on Twitter, and then we'll post it on Discord, and we'll get straight into it. I'm not wasting any time. Last week I wasted 20 odd minutes, which, to be honest, I didn't think I'd be wasting that. Like, I thought I'd be wasting more time than that last week, but I don't want to be wasting any time at all. Like this week, I want to get straight into it. I want to treat you guys to some Football Manager very, very quickly. So let me at everyone in my Discord. Bear in mind that no one has been in my Discord for God knows how long, because I haven't been streaming in God knows how long. And then we can get straight into it. 1 second. You can do it in my Discord. There we go. All said and done. And we can get going with Valletta FC. I will update you all because it has been a week. So I'll update you all on what the hell has been going on. So if you guys were here last week, you'll already know roughly where we are on the table. But I will give a refresher to anyone that does not. We are currently 3rd in the league as Valletta FC. Last season, we finished 6th or 7th. We were miles off of it, but we did get to the cup final. So that kind of saved my job. But this year, we're not in the cup final. This time, we are purely depending on our league form. We are 4 points off the top. We once Hamrun have had their game in hand, will be 4 points off of 5th. So we're as likely to win the league as we are to not get European football. However, Berkakara and Floriana are way too good. We lost to Floriana last time. if I show you here, this was a huge game for us. Unfortunately, Floriana beat us. We did manage to draw to Birkirkara, which was an amazing result for us, and I was really chuffed to bits with that because Birkirkara have been on top form this season. But Floriana were unfortunately too good for us. We managed to equalise. We conceded immediately. We just could not get back into the game. Unfortunately, one of those annoying and disappointing things. But you know, you've got to make do with what you've got, right? You've got to make do with what you've got. But yeah, we unfortunately lost that, which kind of, with their game in hand, puts them just too far ahead. They're probably going to win that. They're going to end up 6 points, not 4 points ahead. And once that happens, there's no catching that up with 5 games to go. If we're beating them, it would be a completely different story. We'll be talking about the title today. If we had beaten Floriana, we would be talking about the title. Even if we had drawn, we would have been speaking about the title because we would have been 3 points off the top. Yes, they would have had a game in hand, but we would have been level on points with them. So that's manageable because the goal difference wouldn't have been so bad. Because we literally would only be 4 goals between the two teams, and that's easy to make up with the games we have left. Now, Birkirkara won. I didn't realise they won the Super Cup. They did win the good for them. Well, they have Floriana on the last day of the season, so the only thing we could do is possibly just hope that they struggle against all of the teams at the bottom, which isn't going to happen. And then Floriana and them draw, which, again, isn't going to happen. So we've got to just let that go. So ultimately, we've got to let go of the fact that we're going to be in the title race and instead settle on the fact that we are going for Europe. Now, we face the team below us next. It's a huge game. Then we've got Star Lucia. Then we've got Hibernians. Then we've got Hamrun. And then we've got Zeeburg. We've got a very tough run into the end of the season with Hamrun and that team, because I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. The 2 teams below me, the 2 teams fighting for Europe below me, are the 2 teams we face pretty much next. If we win our next game, I'm 90% confident we're going to be fine, because at that point, even with Hamrun's game in hand, they would only overtake the team below me, and we would end up 5 points clear of the team below me, so we'd be fine. So the next game is huge. Absolutely massive. So we'll slowly make our way over to that. Hopefully you guys are all good and had a good week, and have now been caught up with what's going on. Oh, we've also recorded a top half finish. So I wonder, am I untouchable again? I'd like to be untouchable again. Sorry, I had to move my mic there. I'm just very secure. I'm not untouchable, I'm just very secure. I have accidentally pressed a button, but it's fine, I've gotten back. So yeah, we're just very secure right now, which is fine. I guess because we have struggled to do this and then have failed to reach latter stages. But we did pass, and we might get Europe, which is huge. The fans are very satisfied because we're above 2 of our rivals. Birkirkara we're not above because they won last year's league. They're going to win again. And they asked to be competitive for Floriana. I think we've done exactly that. So as it sort of says there, they're kind of satisfied, which is good. I've been ticked off some milestones. Yeah, we won't stop until we're the best club in the country. Malta. Any of these teams of relevance to us? Not really. I guess Slima are probably the closest. I am terrible at pronouncing names, and I do apologise. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, none of these teams are going to catch up. Unless Star Lucia, I guess. Yeah, because they still have a game in hand. I mean, this is from 7th upwards. It's a scary sight. It really is a scary sight. Like the drop off is insane from 7th to 8th. 12-point drop off, and then all the teams are really close. I mean, bar Guja, who I don't think I have again. No, I did beat them. I struggled to beat them, but I did beat them, so that's fine. We can't be the only team to lose to them, because ultimately they're done, they're dusted, they're out the way. Thank the Lord. But yeah, I mean, we're in this really tense moment where you've got we've got the teams above us all fighting it out, the teams below us all fighting it out, and then we're in this moment of, let's just not F this up. That's literally the entire thing, is we cannot F this up. Oh, I forgot. Did they still want a goalkeeper? Feels there is a lack of... Right, is the promise good enough? Strengthen, disappointed at the lack of effort, so we do need another goalkeeper. So let's add the other goalkeeper, because our goalkeeper got recalled, annoyingly. D, they're angry because he's rubbish. I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so. I mean, I get why they're angry, because I would be too. But ultimately, they want... I brought in 2 goalkeepers. We've got depth now, so they can shovel up their backsides, is basically my thinking. Because at the end of the day, I have given you 2 new goalkeepers, so you need to be happy. I've bought 2 goalkeepers. Look, the depth here is incredible, unbelievable depth. No, come back down. There we go. Look at the depth. I'm sorry. I will try and mute myself whenever I try and cough from now on. I don't mean to cough that badly all the time. Is there anyone I'm missing? I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure they should all be fine. Yeah. I don't know why we have a deadline. Like, right. I mean, I know it lines up with the rest of the world having a January transfer window, but it really makes no sense. It very desperately makes no sense, because we have 5 games left of the season. Why? Why? Is his contract up at the end of the year? It is. I mean, I'd rather him stay, would I? Oh, have I got to start thinking about that now? Oh, I've got to start thinking about contracts. How many contracts are going? Ignore these, they're all out of contract. Right, oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many. Oh, no. Right. All of their contracts end very soon. I've got no budget, though. I need to make a broad request. Like, can I increase anything? Like, maybe we'll wait until the end of the season. I mean, Molinero, we can probably replace Molinero. I don't really want to accept it, so let's reject all of those. I thought it was an approach at the end of the contract, but instead it was just an actual offer. What do you mean you're unhappy? I kept it. I got in more depth. Not my fault you aren't happy with the depth. You asked for depth. You didn't ask for the quality of depth. You just asked for depth. So frustrating. Hamrun are through to the next round, which is the team that beat us. They actually got another tough draw, which was against the team that we're about to face ourselves, who are currently just below us in the league. Ow. Really hurt my finger there. I was like bending it, and then I actually accidentally bent it too far. Moko is training very well, so thank you very much, Moko. Oh, this illness is absolutely killing me at the moment. The reason why we're streaming a bit earlier today is purely because I'm in work at 3 AM in the morning, so I didn't want to be streaming late and then go to bed late. The other reason is also Big Brother is on, so I kind of want to watch Big Brother I haven't seen a single episode of Big Brother live yet because I've been busy this week. So I would quite like to watch it live. So that's also why I'll probably be coming off about 8:45, just to give me a little bit of time before Big Brother to sort of pack things down. I say pack things down as if I've like got loads and loads of equipment to put away. I've literally just got to turn off some lights and probably wash up, and that's about it. It's not the most complicated. I make it sound a lot worse than it actually is. Right, we're edging very, very close to this match. It's the one thing I hate is when you don't have an international break, but it still takes ages because maybe you're not in a cup or two. I mean, I didn't have this issue last year, to say the least, when I was in the cup into the very bloody end. But instead, instead I had to lose after being 3-1 up, which is very, very embarrassing for me. The title race hots up. How many teams is it pulling the title race? Hamrun are not. They're not. Hamrun are not in it. Hamrun are not in the title race. They're 11 points off with 5 games. I guess 6 games for them. But that's not the point, is it? That's really not the point. I mean, Berkakara. Wait a minute. Is it 4? They're only saying 4 games left. I've got 5 games left. I know for a fact I've got 5 games left. Yeah, I've got 5 games. Where's my 5th game? It's not put on the last... Well, that's a great glitch. It's not put on the last day of the season, where Floriana and Berkakara both face each other. We've got Zebug. So yeah, I mean, it's good to see. It's annoying because I would have... Did they both lose their last game? Did Floriana lose their last game? They lost to Hamrun. I mean, that's wonderful. Didn't know it happened, but that is wonderful. Wait, and Berkakara also lost their last game. Who did they lose to? They lost to Hamrun. Hamrun's beating everyone. Hamrun are scarily beating everyone at the moment. Yeah, they beat Berkakara. They beat Floriana. They've beaten this team in the cup. They beat us in the cup. That's quite scary. Do not like that. But I mean, I appreciate it in terms of the lean, because it helps me out massively with the possibility of actually... That would explain why I was so defeated. And was like, we've not got a chance, and now we technically do. Just makes it more frustrating that we didn't get anything from our game against Floriana. Hopefully Zebug do something though, because they're struggling at the bottom. So hopefully they produce something. But we've got to focus on ourselves first and foremost. Muscat, got to moan at you. And Moko, we can praise you again. Nope, Floriana are 2-0 up at like half time. So I don't think it's going very well there. Let's go into the game. They're saying we should turn him into a shadow striker, and it kind of makes sense. So maybe we try that. I mean, I don't know whether he's been improving, maybe. So maybe we do try that and see what happens. I don't really want to make too many changes to what's actually been working. Just making sure we've got all of our best players on the pitch. Zheng is still fit and healthy at the grand age of 44. He's still doing magnificently well for the club. Where we've got... Oh, I forgot. We've just got loads of young people on the bench. We've got, like, no one. Oh, dear Lord. Right, let's bring on Samuel. Let's try out something different. And let's go into the game. See what happens. I mean, everyone seems happy, so that's good. And hopefully we can pull something off here, which would be appreciated. I mean, I doubt we'll storm it, I think it's going to be a very close game. I just hope we can get the win. They're unbeaten in 5 as well. That really, really makes me feel at ease. Let's go into it. And hopefully, Valletta can get the win and we can start looking ahead rather than behind us. Because the less we look behind, the more European qualification looks very much on the cards. Well, I say on the cards, it'd almost be confirmed if we could win this game. That's how important this one becomes, because as you can see there in the league table, Hamron would win both of their games and then they would be above them because they would go down a point and we'd be miles ahead. They've got a corner. We've managed to get it away, but only as far as Akakanu. Gabriel into Neoni, across. We've put it away, but oh, it's a shot from distance and over the bar. Thank the Lord. I mean, I don't mind them having shots from distance as long as they're all from distance. That will be appreciated. But we have not had a single shot away at all, which is very, very concerning. We are not getting shots away whatsoever. I don't like that. We're not going to win if we don't shoot. Like, just saying, we're not going to win if we don't shoot. Let's go down to balanced. Maybe that can help us out a little bit into just getting better at our build-up play. And then we can maybe get a couple of shots away. There we go. We've had a couple of shots already. So that's a good sign that what I have done has remotely helped. But it hasn't done much beyond that, which is quite concerning. We're into the 64th minute now. We're going to have to make some changes. We're just going to bring Molinero on because, I mean, everyone else is rubbish. And then let's bring on Gorshi and then keep him in that position. And yeah, let's see what sort of happens. Just make a couple of changes on the pitch. I mean, everyone's a bit apprehensive. Let's encourage the team. Try and get something out of it. No one's doing anything. We need to work that ball into the box a little bit, maybe. Go a bit more positive as well. And there's a highlight possibly to us here. This would be huge if we can get this underway. Jesus Christ, that was really close. Manu into Demonge. Gets dispossessed, but manages to get the ball back. Keeping the ball, still keeping the ball, and unfortunately goes for the shot rather than the pass quite selfishly, despite the fact that I told him to work the ball into the box. And we're still in this position here where we're not doing very well. And I really don't know what to do. I mean, we can bring on Vega for Jed, but Jed is actually performing reasonably well. But I guess for some fresh legs, maybe. And then Grimmer up here we can bring on. I mean, the only thing I'm thinking is maybe that there's not enough support now further back because of that. Because of the change to Shadow Striker, despite the fact that he's better at that. But we'll see. We've got the ball now. Have we? No, we've lost it straight away. Akakanu, into Taylor, into Thingy, and it's back. And Mendoza's scored. And yet again at Valletta FC, we seem to have a problem with conceding late goals. And there's a real mentality problem at this club. And it does not come from me. This is ridiculous. We're just not getting shots away. We're not creating chances. Instead, we're conceding chance after chance after chance. And it's just embarrassing. It's utter embarrassment over and over and over and over again at Valletta FC. It's really frustrating at this point. Because this was a game where even a draw would have been okay. Even a draw. But instead, we're having consistent issues over and over and over and over again. It's just so frustrating. And now, everyone is chasing us. I mean, that I really wasn't good enough. I'm furious because of the lack of chances we created. If that was a competitive game, I would have been fine. But instead, if Hamron win their 2 games, bear in mind we play them at some point, they will be right on our tail. There's a genuine chance now we don't get it.
Absolutely embarrassing. And now they're fine. They're absolutely miles ahead. They're completely fine. And we've gotten another loss in the season. But every time we seem to lose, we just don't seem to create chances. It's really, really frustrating. Oh, it's just so annoying. And the games just don't get easier. I mean, there's another 2-week wait for a game. What is going on this season? No wonder we're struggling. We've got a 2-week wait, then we've got a game, then we've got a 3-week wait for another game, then we've got a 2-week wait for another game, then we've got a 2-week wait for another game. We've got no... This is terrible season planning. Absolutely ridiculous season planning. Oh, it's infuriating. Massively infuriating. Maybe we go to this advanced playmaker. I really don't know. Oh, this is terrible. Please can Hamron not win. Because otherwise we're in big, big trouble. Please can Hamron not win. They then go and win 6-0. Meaning that our great goal difference over them has completely been wiped. Completely. What's the point? Genuinely, what is the point? If we're just going to end up in this position where we're just going to throw it all away right at the end. Oh, it's just embarrassing. So frustrating. So hard to just continue to be punched in the gut by this game at times. Berkakara win again. Of course they do. Guja finally have their first win of the season. And it's against Star Lucia, the team we're about to face. I mean, luckily, that's one less team that's going to be chasing us. Because if they had won that game, they would have been on 37 with a game in hand. Which basically they'd be in the same position as Hamron. So, at least we've got that going for us. I guess. But, Jesus Christ. This is going to be tough. End of contract offers for Jed. I want to keep Jed, but we have no budget. Let's try and go... I mean, you are a star player. But we just don't have the money. We just don't have the money. At all. We're going to have a full system reset next year, and purely because the board have screwed us by decreasing our wage budget by over 3,000. Like, I was within the wage budget, and now we've got nothing. And it's even saying next season wage budget could be 6,000 per week. Like, what the hell are we going to do? Like, what the hell are we going to do? We've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. This club is actually in a real bad position. Like, I want European football for the reason of money, but we've just got nothing. We've got so many people on just terrible contracts. We're going to have to let Jed go. Yeah, Jed's gone. Our star man is gone. Like, what in the world are we going to do? We're not going to be able to keep people. Like, that's the terrible part, is we're actually not going to be able to keep people. Guja are on a roll. They've got 2 wins in a row. They're beating everybody. I mean, they're already... I'm pretty sure they're all already relegated, and they've just gone... They're going on a winning streak. I'm kind of into it. It's quite fun. It's quite fun if they go on a winning streak. I mean, it's better than whatever's going on with me. So, I mean, at this rate, I'll be managing them. Because we've got no money. We've got no money, which means we're going to have no players, which means we're not going to be able to compete, and I'm not going to be able to meet all of my goals. I've met my goals this year. And the reason I've managed to meet my goals this year is because of the fact that we had a little tiny amount of money that I could play with. and have managed to make it work by signing people on frees, but offering, you know, little wage boosts here and there. What's the issue, Vega? You want to be starting more games? I mean, sure, do what you want. Like, you started the first half of the season, then Jed moaned, so then Jed's been in the team, and now you're moaning, so you can go in the team now. Can't keep either of them too happy, despite the fact that they're coming off the bench. I mean, it's possibly a good thing that Jed's going, because rather than having two amazing right backs, I can have one great right back and then can maybe put that money elsewhere. Oh, wait, no. Instead, that money's going to go into the ethos and not even remotely come back to me. Just... This is a manager that's getting screwed over and over and over again. Like, last season I had no one, like literally no one. Now I've got people, but lack of people. Or like not lack of people. Sorry, I've got lack of maybe quality. Is probably the better way of putting it. But yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? He's eligible for a contract. Good for you. Good for you. You're rubbish. You're a rubbish child. You're a rubbish, terrible child. What do you want me to do? Like, want me to play with the kids 24/7? Is that what's going to happen? Is that what's going to happen here? I'm just going to play all the children and then just lose over and over and over again, which is, yes, kind of inevitable, but that's not the point. Jesus Christ, can we just beat Santa Lucia and then like get it done with? Because I'm getting more and more concerned by the moment with this. Genuinely getting more and more concerned. It's not getting better for me. It really is not getting better for me. Whoops. I mean, they keep suggesting people. It's no good. Because people are going to want wages. And I don't have wages to offer. I have 6,000 across a team of what? How like a team of 18, I'm gonna have like 6,000, which means the most I can offer you is like £300 a week, right? The most I can offer is about £300 a week, right? Do you want to know who's on £300 a week? Is all of these players, you know, the rubbish ones. Everyone else, all the good ones, are above £300 a week. I don't know why, because that's the only way you get good players. Right, Hamron have lost. So the team that beat me have beaten Hamron, which is going to help me because now they're 4 points behind. So even if they beat me, they're still behind. Does now mean I'm going to finish in 4th, guaranteed, if I am going to get Europe. Which is not bad. Hello, Gary. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in the chat. Very, very nice of you to make it. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Currently, I'm having a mental breakdown, which is very, very me, actually, to have a mental breakdown. But I am having a mental breakdown because my wage budget has just been reduced by about half. Ready for next season, and I'm about to qualify for Europe, and I'm going to have no players. So it's all going well at this club at the moment. All going well. Yeah, I'm good, mate. How's save? Yeah, I mean, glad to hear you're okay. Sorry, I nearly answered them the wrong way around, but then that didn't feel right. Unwilling to enter the content negotiations. Financial position not strong enough. Financial position not strong enough. Brilliant. Really glad. Really glad. We're now down to a B. Why are we only down to a B? Why? They're disappointed. What are they disappointed in? They're disappointed we're not above top of the league. Is that why they're disappointed? Brilliant. Wonderful. So are they're furious about the lack of... Right. And they're furious. Why are they furious? They're furious at a mistake, not my control. Because they conceded a late goal, again, not my control. That's a lack of mentality. Disappointed to see the team lose. Disappointed not to see attacking football. And disappointed to lose to title rivals. Again, they're not in the title race. They're just not in the title race at all. Because we're miles behind. Guja now lost again. So they're now back to losing. Shame for them. Floriano have won. So they're now top of the league. Good for them. Dear Lord. We really need to win this game, like, desperately. Like, it's not even a joke. We really, really need to win this game. I mean, Zeeburg are facing that team, which they're both at the bottom. When do Hamrun play again? They play again on the Wednesday, so I need them to not win that as well. Star Lucy had literally just lost the bottom of the league, so I'm going to go with the fact that we should beat them. Right. So everyone's happy. We'll see whether this works. I mean, it's not going to work, is it? It's just not. It's just not going to work. He's ready on a yellow card. 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 So we're going to lose all of our players. That's great. And then in 2 weeks' time, when we have... this is the 3-week break. Because for whatever reason, the Maltese League have decided to put every game about 3 or 4 weeks behind or around each other. It's just... yeah, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. I don't know what it is. Like, I didn't have this problem last season when I played this game. And do you know what? I mean, I am expecting we have to win this game. Like, the pressure is on for a goddamn reason. We have to win this game. There's no excuses. We're at home against a team that's just lost the bottom of the league, and we're trying to get European football so we can get a little bit of extra money. And instead, we've gone the first 15 minutes again, the first 20 minutes again, not getting a shot away. Right now, we've gotten a shot away. Brilliant. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Why are we just not shooting anymore? What's going on? Paper's now going to be off the next... Why are we not getting shots? This is going to be the second game in a row. For the entirety of the first half, we've only gotten one shot away. What is happening? Right, Zheng, into Manu, into Moko, Demonch, into Manu, Manu, we've scored. Get in. Right, okay, maybe I spoke a bit too soon. Maybe I moaned a bit too quickly. I mean, it does just prove we seem to only be able to either score or not shoot. Which is a very weird position to be in. But that does put us 1-0 up going into half time. Thank the Lord. But I'm pleased with how we're dominating possession. I just want the rest of it to go exactly how I'm planning it. I plan to keep possession and then create goals. Instead, we're just keeping possession and not creating. We're just passing a ball around. Which, if I wanted to see the team pass the ball around, I would just send them to a bloody training pitch. Like, what is going on? Right, Paber has the cross in. I mean, if you weren't here last week, you'll know... Manu! You'll know we don't score off of corners. Oh, it's been disallowed. Brilliant. You'll know that we don't score off of corners. All we have ever done is score after a corner has been cleared. And then we've managed to score the odd goal. Paber's slightly injured, but he is going to be banned for the next game anyway. So I'm just going to leave him on the pitch. Because at the end of the day, what's the worst that's going to happen? Vega is playing rubbish, which sounds about right. So we're going to bring Jed on, and hopefully we can see out the rest of this game at 1-0, which, to be honest, isn't the most exciting. What I might do is turn on shoot on sight just so we have a few more shots for our crowd. But last time I put shoot on sight on, I don't think we had a single shot, which defeats the point of shoot on sight. And shoot on sight again produces one shot in 15 minutes of football. One shot. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Nice work. I mean, we've won a game. I can't really complain. But it's not great. It's not ideal. I mean, we just got to hope that Hamrun do not get a victory, do not get any points. Right. Go through all the crappy emails. Right, Paber is, yeah. Paber has collected a fine. So he won't be playing in the next game. That's fine. That means that Grimmer can take that position. We've already got enough midfielders. We've already got enough midfielders in our ranks. So what else do we need? Exploring options at the end of his contract, but he can come in. Because we've lost Paber, who is a foreign player. And we can only have a certain amount of foreign players. Oh, we can only have not... Paber's not a foreign player, is he? Of course he's not. Completely misthought there. Don't really know who we can bring on. We've got two midfielders there. I don't really want to bring on anyone else. I mean, we can bring on Peter, I guess. Is what we can do. Actually, we can bring on Miss Khalif. Because at least then we have centre-back cover, defensive midfield cover. Despite the fact that we've lost a midfielder from our little ranks. They hired a new manager with like 3 games to go. We've got 27 days until our next game. Jeez, I actually might holiday ahead. I've never known a league where you get 5 games to go and all of a sudden every game is like 3 weeks apart. Like, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, it's just ridiculous. I've never known it. Imagine having an entire month off. Like, genuinely imagine going in the Premier League, right? We get through the entirety of February, and then you just get March off. Randomly. Other teams are playing, but we're not. You just get one random month off for no reason. There's no international break. There's nothing going on. Literally nothing. Instead, you are just waiting. Like, this league could probably be done by March if they actually used all the weeks that were available to them. Instead, they've elongated it. For no reason. For no apparent reason. I mean, we're only halfway through the simulation now. Like, literally could go on a little musical break at this rate. Like, nothing is happening. It's insanity. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. I've just never known a league like it. Never known a league like it. Just absolutely ridiculous. As I said, like last season, this did not happen. I don't remember waiting for ages, so I don't know whether I don't know whether it's a certain thing that happens in the 2025 season or what. I don't know. Like, I guess what would have been in the 2024 one, maybe the Euros? Maybe pushed it? But even then, we finished so early in the season. I mean, now we've got an international break, so I wonder whether we just had 1 week off and then the international break. I don't know. I think I just seen on the bottom of this screen here that Hamrun are now 1 point behind us, but have a game in. Now have a game in hand, which means they must have played 2 games in the time that we've played none, because we've had literally the entire month off, to the point where I've had to go on holiday. I've had to literally go on holiday just to speed up. For the sake of my own sanity, not even for the stream at this point, just for the sake of my own sanity. Like why are we waiting so long for matches? But if this is the case where, you know, we Hamrun are right on our tail, we're in big trouble. Yeah, literally down here, Hamrun are 1 point behind. With 2 games in hand, and we have a game in hand, which means that this time they've won all of their games again, because that's what Hamrun are doing at the moment. Hamrun are winning all of their games, and we're losing games, and we're not picking up points, and we're struggling. But Hamrun are doing great, because Hamrun are so good, just so stupid. I don't mind returning from holiday at this point. Don't show this message again. Yes, thank you. Cool. So he's pleased with his increase in playing time, because I've played him in the 1 game that we've had since that promise. Awesome. Praise you. Monthly staff meeting. I wasn't here for it. Announce new intake. Oh, I've missed that entire thing. We've got a good intake. Look at these. I mean, he's useless because he plays right wing. But look at these. We've got 2 strikers. This is great. This is wonderful. This is great. Jed's injured. Missed out on that. Right. Contract. Oh, we've just got to approach to sign all of them. So bear with me a second while I approach to sign all of these youngsters. They're all going to play first team football next year at this rate. Like, genuinely, all going to play first team football. Like, that's the levels of concern I have for this team. I just can't believe the standard that we've got in here. This is great. I mean, bloody hell, defensive midfielder is already ready to go. Yeah, we're just gonna have a team of kids next year. And you know what? I'm well on board for this. Let's have a team of kids. Let's just go for it. Let's go for the entire league just with these kids, and just see what happens. Just, did I accidentally? Right, so we've missed out on the one kid because apparently we couldn't offer him enough. I mean, I don't know. I've never known a youth intake player like moan that they're not getting enough money. Moko. But at least, you know, we've got... At least there's a chance that we're gonna make it through, and maybe all these kids are gonna be playing in Europe for no reason whatsoever. I mean, we'll reject those offers. Slowly working my way through all the emails. There we go. He's completed an intensive language course in my Scout has. What do you mean job security available? What do you mean? 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 Available means the job is available. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are they going to sack me? What's going on? What's secure? Jesus Christ! I literally, my heart was in my mouth. I really thought we were in big trouble there. I don't know why they're moaning for. We're doing a good job. My contract expires at the end of this season as well. And I've done a good job. I don't care what anyone says. I've done a good job at this club. They could shove it up their backsides if they think for a second I'm going to get them European football and then they can just do what they want. Guja, if you're ever going to do me a favour, win this game. For the love of God. No, right. So we're now no longer in the qualification spots. Yes, we have 2 games in hand. I fully understand that. But we are no longer in those spots. Hamrun have gone and won every goddamn game under the sun to get them there. From their loss to me, they've only lost one other game, and they lost that game on penalties. They've only got me. I'm their last game of the season. I'm their last game of the season. Okay. So, I beat them, and we're fine. I'm their last game of the season. I beat them and we're fine. We would only have to draw. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I feel a little bit more confident now. If we can win this game, I don't... Is it crucial? Do you know what? No, I don't think a team meeting is necessary for a game where we're definitely not in the title race. But it's going to be pretending that we are. Like... Right, let's have a look at how these games are going to come about. 3 game, Floriana win. Berkakara win 8-0. I wish I won a game 8-0. That would be glorious, but that just never happens. And Star Lucia win their game, but they're miles behind. We haven't got to worry about behind us. We've only got to worry about in front of us. I'd love to win a game 8-0. Like a couple of these teams have. That would be wonderful. I'd love that. That's just clearly not happening, is it? It just really is not happening. For the love of God. Right, if we could just win this. We're board are expecting a draw, but the fans are expecting a win. I mean, I wouldn't be expecting much if I were them. I really would not be expecting much. All of these players sign youth contracts. That's great. So now we should actually have a good youth squad now. Like, ignore... I don't know why all these different players are there, but we've got all these different players coming through. This is wonderful. And they're already 1 star. So they're already better than half the people that we got. I mean, that guy's still angry. The kid is still angry that I've not offered him enough money. And to be honest, if that's the case, I don't really want you in my team. They're all knackered. Jed's buggered. Jed's literally dead still. So, I mean, but he is foreign, so that means that we can replace him. Thank the Lord. So, let's see how this game comes about. Let's try and win the game. He's upset about being... Jed, you can't be upset about being left out the squad if you're dead. You can't be upset. That's just not how it works. It's not how it works. Right, this is a must-win game. I know I've said that a lot tonight, but they literally are all must-win games at this point until the end of the season. If we win this, it's then in our hands. But unfortunately, we've got a highlight to them straight away, and I've got a feeling we're going to concede. A penalty for getting the ball. We've conceded a penalty for getting the ball. Brilliant. Wonderful. Yeah, go ahead. Score. Why don't you? Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we concede a penalty for winning the ball, and then they score by my goalkeeper not diving that far. Wonderful. What is the point? Genuinely, what is the point if this game is just going to fuck me over? Brilliant. And did that went through my goalkeeper's hands, didn't it? I watched that happen. It comes in through. Oh, and then it bounces. Oh no. Bloody hell. For goodness sakes, you're all useless. Absolutely useless. I'm furious. I'm absolutely furious. Like, I'm genuinely furious. I'm lost for words with how angry I am right now with just this entire scenario. I just know what's going to happen. I called it at the very start of the night. Grimmer, Samuel misses. Of course he does. Right, wonderful. We're into half time. Losing. Of course we are. What the was that? What the fuck was that? I'm not even manually bleeping myself anymore. What the fuck was that? You useless load of tits. Honestly. Completely useless. Like, the worst players I've ever had on this game. Like, it genuinely boggles my mind how bad this has been. Absolutely boggles my mind. Zheng with a free kick over the top. It's kicked away and we're going to concede, aren't we? No, we've got the ball back. That's nice. Go on, Grimmer. Oh, Grimmer's lost the ball, everybody. Grimmer's lost the ball. Congratulations. Well done. Gold star smiley face for you, Grimmer. Congratulations. You should go into the Hall of Fame for that kind of performance. And Vega's been sent off, everybody. Absolute self-destruction of the highest order at Valletta FC. Complete and utter poppycock. Absolute ridiculousness. Honestly, what is the point? Genuinely, what is the point? It boggles my mind. Absolutely boggles my mind. 3-0. Congratulations. Brilliant. Wonderful. Oh, I'm so angry. Ah, for fuck's sake. Genuinely, what's the point? It's just self-destruction. Because the game just does not want us to be in Europe. So it's ruined everything in the last little bit. Molinero, congratulations, you've got yourself a goal in a pointless game that does not matter anymore. No, keep getting booked, players. Keep getting booked. We want to be down to 9 men. It's just flipping ridiculous. I know I've said it a lot, but I'm furious. it's just been a complete... This stream has been a complete self-destruction of this squad. Like, look at this run. What the hell is that? And we've got Ham Run next. If we lose to Ham Run, it's game over. Genuinely, if we lose to Ham Run, it's game over. And at that point, I don't know what to do. Because we desperately need it. We desperately, desperately need. And we haven't got two of our best players. What are we doing at this club? What in the world are we doing? You got any good defenders? Huh? Any good defenders lying around? Can we register them? Can we register any of these young players? Yeah, let's register all of them. I mean all of them. Oh, brilliant! So we can't. So we've signed all these young players, and we can't include them. So we've got nothing. We have nothing. We have no players. We have no ability whatsoever. It's completely all fell apart. Well, this is going to be wonderful, isn't it? And how long till our next game? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, right? Let's go on holiday again for the second time this stream. Let's go on holiday. Jesus, Mary wept. I have no words for what just happened. In one game, we have self-destructed. We've lost to a team that we shouldn't have. One of our players has been sent off, and the other one has reached the yellow card limit. It's actually getting hot in here to the degree where I'm actually going to have to take off my jumper. It's getting that hot. Like, my fury is developing so much that I have genuinely gotten too hot to wear my jumper. And it's not even that warm in this room. My anger is just seeping through a little too much at the moment. Because if we do not beat Hamrun, we're screwed. If we lose to Hamrun, we're screwed. The end of European qualification, because we've completely self-destructed in this episode. I say episode as if this is a YouTube video. In this stream, we have completely self-destructed. Oh, look at all the Guja have signed this new player on a 1-year contract. Oh, wonderful. Good for them. I can't sign anyone on a 1-year contract because I have no players. No one. No one. Yes, I know he's important, but we have no money. We have nothing. Nada. Literally. Bugger all. Like, I'm lost for words in how this can be. And what the hell are we supposed to do? We're going to have a team full of kids, and that's even if I make it to next season. We've got no money. Our budget has been halved. Halved. I just don't know. Like, I know I'm worrying too much about next season, and our team is self-destructing in front of my eyes for this season. But it's just like, if this save is to go on, we need to pull off an absolute miracle. Because it's like, yeah, okay, we haven't recovered the damage of the financial damage, but I don't know how we do that. I don't know how you would repair the financial damage. We've got no money. We've got no way of bringing money in. The friendly system that I used to do, I literally tried that this season. And it didn't work. We couldn't bring in the money because it would barely bring in anything. And instead, I'm in a position where the board are angry. The team is crumbling. We might not make New Europe anymore, despite the fact that it really felt like a sure thing. Welcome, Lachlan, to the stream. You are witnessing a classic Bragster breakdown going on right now, which is unfortunate for me because I thought I was done with these kinds of breakdowns, and yet here I am doing it all over again. For the love of God, hold a team meeting. Do you know what? I'll actually hold a team meeting this time. Let's give it everything. Why are they angry? Why are they furious? What do you mean? I've just honestly, this team can go and shove its backs, something up its rectum so far that it comes out the other end. Like that, like genuinely, is what it can do. Absolutely ridiculous. If we beat Hamrun, it's done. It's done. It doesn't matter what happens in the last game of the season. If we beat Hamrun, it's over. We never have to think about this again, right? And that's ultimately the thought, right? If we win this, it's game over. We don't have to think about anything over again. The last game of the season, I can play all the kids. We can do that. That would be wonderful for us. That would be great. And given what's going on our screens right now, if we win, there's a chance we could finish third. Which was a sentence I never thought I'd say. Right, we're going to go cautious purely because this team has been terrible. And it's not shooting enough, so we're going to shoot on sight. Just so we get some shots away, because apparently we don't know how to shoot in this team. And we're just going to put out our best players. Fields is unsuited. Honestly, Sean, shove it up your backside. Right, this is the formation that's worked all year. We're going with it. Let's do our part. I'm glad they feel inspired, because I don't feel inspired by anything. Dear Lord. This is not good for my mental well-being. At all. Given the fact that they've had a highlight in the first 6 minutes is absolutely ridiculous. If they score, honestly, what is the point? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? This formation, this entire system has worked the entire year until 8 games to go where we have lost over half of them. Why? Why? There's no good reasons as to why. Like, all of my players just decided not to turn up towards the end of the season. They've crumbled. Completely and utterly crumbled. Right, we're gonna have to go positive because I mean, there's nothing to lose at this point. We just lose by more goals, which, to be honest, is at least we go down doing something. Because right now we're doing nothing other than getting booked. We're getting booked more than we have shots. and just keeps telling me, play for set pieces, despite the fact that we have not scored a single set piece all year. All year. Like, what is the point? Like, they're getting shots away. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them doing things. Instead, what are we doing? Huh? Manu's got the ball. We've got it away. And who's it going to? Oh, no, our striker's running away from the ball. Because why would he? Why would he run towards the ball? Instead, when the ball's coming over here, let's run over there. Goal? No? Brilliant. Lovely. Let's change striker. That can be our change, because he's the only one that seems to be able to score. I mean, we've had shoot on sight on this entire game, and we've had 3 fucking shots. 3 fucking shots. It's a joke. It's an actual joke. What are we supposed to do? Moko's got the ball. Jed, I mean, at least Jed's shot. You know, at least Jed's shot. I mean, let's turn off that. And they want play for set pieces, so let's play for set pieces. Let's stop being disciplined. I mean, there's no point being disciplined anymore. Look at that. What are we supposed to do? Oh, there's nothing on our bench. There's nothing that makes us better. There's no one or anything that makes us better. What is the absolute point? Let me just make a few changes. Won't matter. Nothing's going to happen. But at least, you know, I can walk away with my head held high that I tried. While others may have not. But at least I did. You know? Let's try and advance forward instead. Let's try a complete win back on attack. Let's try and get something going. Because nothing currently is. High tempo. Over the top of the defence. Just quickly counter. Let's just do everything that we don't normally do. Make those changes. And then just see out the rest of the game. See what happens. Because what is the point? Zheng? Don't even have shoot on sight on anymore. Oh, well done, Zheng. For getting the ball back. I mean, we're passing it around a little bit. This is good. Paber. Oh my god, we've scored. Oh my god, we've scored. Let's just go to positive. And honestly, just keep everything else. Let's go to positive. I mean, I would prefer to win, but again, not losing is what matters. And we can take it to the last game of the season. Go on. I mean, if we manage to score, like that's a whole new level of joy that will come into my life. Moko into Manu. Manu into Zheng. Zheng, Sean, you absolute twat. You absolute twat. Ah, dear Lord. Right, I mean... Look, at least we salvaged something. I mean, it's not ideal. But at least we salvaged something. So, we have to win our last game of the season. Again, I don't remember who it's against. Hamrun have now reached 10 away games unbeaten. We face Zebug, who we should beat. We should beat Zebug. We face them on the last game of the season, which again, it's all played not at the same time, and see what happens. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. And in classic fashion, we've got to wait 2 weeks for that. This is also the lowest we've been in the league all year. We've been in the top for so long. And then we've completely thrown it away by only being able to score 3 goals in our last 4 games. Like, we've never been able to score loads and loads of goals, but like, it's just been ridiculously difficult. Like, maybe we... And we don't have Zheng for the last game of the season. Wonderful. Wonderful. You know what? Right. Is... Muscat can go there. Bollars could go there. Nico can jump in there. Vega can come in for someone on the bench. Don't know who for yet. Probably this guy. Yeah. And we'll... And then Molinero can come in, I guess. And he can become a shadow striker. Maybe he could become a Mazzala on support, maybe. Because I feel like there's just too many attack roles. Do you get what I mean? There's just too many. So I'm feeling like one's just got to be a little bit weaker, you know? And then I guess we go on holiday again for another week. Let's see how that sort of goes. I mean, literally God knows what we're going to do here. We just have to win. I mean, I might have to change a few things around of what we're sort of doing formation-wise, and not even just formation, but in terms of the whole shebang. We've got to like change philosophy I think a little bit going into this one. Maybe go a bit more attacking, less disciplined. Because we went disciplined because we were just doing too many fancy passes, but maybe we've gone too far now the other way, and we need to just let ourselves go a little bit. I don't know. It's really annoying because it's been working the whole season, and then we get into the end. Berkakawa have won the trophy for the 2nd year in a bout, so that's good for them. I don't know whether that's the league trophy or whether that's the trophy. I don't know. Zheng has reached his yellow cards limit. That's annoying. Just because we just don't have him anymore for the final game of the season. It could also mean that's his last game for the club, which would be a shame because I don't want the 44-year-old to leave. Is he going to let us offer him a contract again? He is. Cool. Well, your appearance fee is going to be a max of 50. Nope, still unhappy. Still demanding more and more bloody, what's it called? Money. Can't believe that bloody, I can't believe that took ages to come out. Well, Sirens was the overachievers. Good for them. So who won? So I know Berkakawa won, but they won 2-0. Right. I mean, Manu got the most assists, so I mean, that's something for the club, right? At least something going forward. Oh, Spain are leading the race for the coefficients, are they? Cool. Good for them. Where are Malta?
44th. It's not terrible, actually. It really isn't terrible. Yeah, 44th coefficients. And then you've got the possible coefficients going forwards. Would mean actually we'd jump up a little amount. Should be great. Because the more coefficients, the more European chances we'll get. And we won't be stuck in just the conference leagues. But, I mean, we also do have to just qualify for the conference league, which we haven't done yet. Because we've decided to try and bottle the entire thing. Which is not appreciated. All we have to do is beat a team we should be beating. That's all we have to do. It's just win. Which sounds easy on paper, but we've made it hard for ourselves over the last few games. Even when you think we probably should. So we'll go to positive. We'll take shoot on sight off. We'll take it off, be more disciplined. When we go into a slightly higher tempo. I don't mind that. I don't mind that either. So maybe that's all that needs to change. Maybe that's all that needs to change. I mean, hopefully with a couple of role changes and stuff, we can just move on. Everyone's happy. And we can qualify for Europe, get a bit more money. Hopefully be offered a new contract, because we haven't had that. We can deal with the wage budget situation at some point. Which we might have to use our affiliate club, but our affiliate club currently hates us. So does our director of football just not exist anymore? What's happened to my director of football? Does he just not want to do his job anymore? Why can't I have to offer the contracts. Brilliant. I don't know why. Why do I pay a director of football if he's not going to do his job? What's the point? No wonder the club's in financial trouble. Got a director of football who's on holiday. We don't do holidays at this club because the season gives us enough of them by having 2 weeks between every single match towards the end. And the season's about to finish in April, so... Right, they're all signed to new contracts. Like, he's already on 1 star, which is great. So let's take a mental note of these players. Bazina, Henderson, Diamato, Attard, and Tunde. Right. Let's add those to our units. Diamanto, I remember. I don't remember many others at all. Bazina. Right, Bazina. Bazina, yeah. Henderson. Henderson. Because this will help their development, at least for a little bit. Attard and Tunde. Right. Well, we can bring in Tunde here. And then in the defensive section, Attard. There we go. And we can bring Attard in to be a central defender, I think. Yeah, that'd be enough. And then centre midfielder. I mean, do a central midfielder on attack. See, because you are a right winger, I'm going to have to train you to not be a right winger anymore. That's because that's the only way. Because he's a good player. I mean, he's got the pace and stuff that obviously you need usually for a winger.
But and he's got the work rate and stuff, but I don't know, I just think he's 8 stone. I know he's 15, but he's 8 stone. Jesus Christ, kid. And then once we've done that, we can then go to the mentoring page and get them mentoring players. So like Zheng is going to be mentoring a couple of players, which is wonderful. I mean, I don't know why he's mentoring the strikers, but ultimately we've got a few players developing under him, which is great, and developing in general. And then hopefully, while we have all of these experienced players, we can develop these kids to then take on the world next season. I've just realised there is a small chance we finish third if the team above us lose to Balzan, which is very unlikely. But if they did, we would move into third, which would be more representative of what our season has been, if we're actually honest, like way more representative, rather than what's been going on. But I mean, I'm just focused on just win the game. We qualify for Europe. Everyone is happy. Do Guja end the season on a win? So after going 20 games of the season without a win, they've ended the season with 3 wins in total, which is not bad at all. And it's condemned that team to the playoff. Ooh, that hurts. That really hurts. I mean, that should make my life a little bit easier, because that means Zebug really aren't playing for anything. So it's like a throwaway match for them. He's another player that's developing through the system, and I quite like him. Hopefully he could be someone that we maybe play a few more times next season, because we don't have a choice. Right. I am absolutely crapping it. I've just realised. Okay, they're not in the thingy, thank the Lord. I was a bit concerned there. Average squad. Really? Is it only an average squad? I quite like the squad personally. Okay, a bunch of teams are playing before us. Okay, so we're definitely not getting third because they've won 4-0. So that's definitely not happening. So it's all of it, the entire thing is, can we just win and we end up in Europe? Yes, okay, we don't end up in the group stage. Well, it's not the group stage, it's the league stage now. We don't end up in the league stage. We have to qualify for that. But still, I've managed to attain a high level of cohesion. Have I? Really? That's great. I mean, I'm happy that the team is bonded really well. I mean, it's a shame they're all going to leave and that all my hard work has been for nothing. I forgot the top 2 face each other as well. Right, let's... I mean, this is all we can do. This is the team, make or break. This is all it is. And we have to just go for it. This is literally it. Do we qualify for Europe or do we not? I really did not think this would take us to the end of the season, to the very last game. But we are here now at the last game of the season. We've just got to hope that we deliver. That Valletta FC deliver on the last game of the season to get European football. All because we lost to Hamrun. If we didn't lose to Hamrun, we would not... No, we drew to Hamrun, sorry. But if we didn't lose to some of the teams that we really shouldn't have, we wouldn't be in this position. And we're losing already. Brilliant. It just really sums it up, doesn't it? It really sums it up. Just really... Like, from a set piece as well. Something that I can't even prep for. Like, what is the point? I know I've been saying that a lot, but what is the point in any of this? It's just, it's the most frustrating group of players. Manu's got the ball and he shoots from distance. Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand these players. I'm furious yet again. Yet again I'm furious. Yet again we're struggling. Yet again nothing is happening. Yet again we have to work our way back into a game that we really shouldn't have to work our way back into. It's honestly embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment with this club. And it just never ever ends. It really never ends. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. None of it. Not a single thing matters. And that is the ultimate point, is none of it matters. It's all completely pointless. And it genuinely is a complete and utter waste of time. Right. Will we finally score a set piece? That is the question. Do we? Oh my god. We have scored our first set piece of the entire season on the last day of the season. And it might be crucial. We have not scored a single set piece. Bar like directly from a free kick. But we have not scored from like a cross from either a free kick or a corner. The entire season. Not once. Paber, free kick, saved. Maybe we have to start playing for these set pieces. I mean, we're getting a couple of chances from them. I mean, won't get anything from this corner, I don't imagine, because it came from, you know, the free kick initially. I mean, Jed is currently very, very tired. If we concede again, I'm going to lose it. Why? Why do they? They've had 2 shots the entire game. They've had 2 shots. I don't know what we can do. Neither of our strikers are scoring. None of our players are doing anything of any note whatsoever. Grimmer can come on the pitch. And he can swap with Navarro. Navarro can go into any role, honestly, will do. Complete win backs. I mean, we just need to go on attacking everywhere. And hope for the best. Honestly, at this point, I'm expecting nothing. This team have given me no joy all evening, so I'm expecting absolutely nothing from any of them. Manu, Paber, into Jed. Jed has scored his first goal of the season in his last game for Valletta FC. Scores a level again. It's 2-2. I'm not getting excited because this team have genuinely crushed me into oblivion. So I'm not getting excited whatsoever. Because time is ticking away. Nothing is happening. Time has ticked away so quickly. This is all we can do. This is literally it. This is our entire existence down to this very moment. Set pieces. I mean, yeah. Cool. So we've done that one, and on attack, we need them as box threats. need one recovery defender. That's all we need. I wish... is there a way of telling the keeper to go up? Like, I wish there was, because that's what I want to do right now, is tell the keeper to go up. I don't think I can. So, for the last 2 minutes of the season, let's see what happens. Probably no highlights. We've got a highlight. And we've got the ball. Into Rajan, into Grimmer, into Samuel, into Moko. Moko's got the ball on this left-hand side. He tries to cross it in. He fails. Moko crosses it in again. Into the centre-back. And we've scored. Oh, my God. We've scored in the final minute. We've scored in the final... Pause. Right. Send the centre-back back. I can't believe the only people who have scored are all defenders. What have we done? How have we done this? Defend. Everyone back. Defensive. Half back. Have you as a half back. Put everyone in defence. Completely and utterly. Grimmer can be a deep line playmaker. You could be a ball winning midfielder. You could be a centre midfielder on defend. I don't care. Everyone on defend. Utter defence. False 9. Waste time all of the time. Just go defensive. Waste time whenever possible. Slow the tempo down. Holy Mary, Mother of God. Holy Mary, Mother of God. Hold that shape. Regroup. Slow the pace down. Much lower defensive line. Low block. Let's just... everyone behind the ball. Wait a minute. I forgot about my set pieces. Everyone back. All of these guys. Recovery defenders. We want everyone back. And on defence, we want everyone back. There we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, have we actually done it? Have we actually qualified on the last game of the season in the 92nd minute? It's a great cross, and I can't believe we put the centre-back up front and it's worked. I can't believe it's worked. I cannot believe it. By the skin of our teeth. We've actually gone and done it. We've actually qualified for Europe out of nowhere on the final game of the season. In the final minute, via our centre-back, who provided 2 goals. Oh my God. How in the world have we done that? Kicking Hamron out of the European qualification. Jed bids farewell to Valletta with his first ever goal for the club. That is unbelievable. Is Nico here for a while? He's at least here for another season. That is heroics on a new level. And we've qualified. The Lily Whites are qualified. Holy hell. Absolutely superb. Floriana have become champions. Berkakara and Floriana drawing in that game. We've received £120,000 for finishing in 4th. That is incredible. Is that like... I didn't realise... Yeah, you earn a hell of a lot of money. Jesus Christ. I mean, it could have been more. I mean, what does this mean? Depending on the winner of the Maltese Trophy. Luckily we do get it. Because we know who the Maltese Trophy winners were. But, oh my God. Does that help our finances at all? Probably not. Despite the fact that we did get £120,000 in prize money, it really not helped us out, has it? No, all you need is some money to build the team for Europe. You know, that is very true. All we need is money, which we do not have. Instead, they have halved our wage budget. Our original wage budget was 12,500. We're currently spending 13. Well, yeah, it's about 12,500. We're spending a bit more purely because we've just signed a bunch of youth players. 1 second. Excuse me there. We signed a bunch of youth players, so that's why it's higher. But it was at 12,500. Then they've reduced it by half to 6,500. I don't know how we're going to keep any of our players. I don't even know if we can keep any of our players. I mean, are the board are happy. The fans are definitely happy because we've gotten European football. So they're very, very happy with our performance, which is great, which is what we want. Jesus Christ. Club Vision, that was supposed to be at the end. Yeah, it was supposed to be at the end of next season. We were supposed to qualify. We've done it a year early. So that's huge. Budgets for next season. I set the initial wage budget for the coming season to at 9,500. Okay. Right. When they offered us 6.5 initially, really in a bad position. 9.5 is manageable. Look, do I want more? Yes. Will we get more? No. I mean, I'm going to ask for an increase. Because we're in Europe, I'm going to ask for an increase. Because I can get free transfers. I can do that. I'm confident we can get free transfers underway and, you know, get us into a really good position. But it's a matter of, like, okay, yes, we can be in a good position, but if we haven't got the money, we're screwed. So we've got less hardcore fans, and we've got more fair weather fans. I mean, they're impatient for success, which is not fun. But we've gained a lot of followers on social media, which is good, an extra 2,000. So that should help us get a few more casuals in. They now want us to qualify for the Europa Conference, be competitive with Berkakara, be competitive with Floriana, and finish above the other two. And then they want us to play attacking, possession football, and high tempo pressing. So yeah, they're expecting a lot. But I think the possession football and stuff comes from the fact that I have been doing that already, which is good. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if we get more season ticket holders and stuff. But yeah, that's really good for us. So the end of next season, they want us to be competitive, and they want us to qualify. Work towards repairing the financial damage. And then they want us to qualify from then on. So I guess yeah, that's fine. End of season meeting. I'd like to qualify. Talk about our. I'd like to talk about our Premier League games for next year. And where is it? You're going to need to come back fully refreshed because I'm aiming to qualify for the next time around. They're all happy with that. Brilliant. And the Conference League. And that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Yeah, I have nothing else to discuss. I think everyone's really happy. We're finishing the season on a high note, despite the fact that we nearly ruined all of our chances of everything. We've actually managed to finish on a real high note, which I'm really happy with. So that's amazing that we've managed to do that. I mean, it's now the dreaded long wait to try and work out all of our money problems. Because that's the big issue right now, is we have no money. I don't really know what we're going to do. Muscat has dropped, has he? Interesting. Yeah. I mean, squad planner. I mean, that Daniel Grimmer's going to be gone for definite. Is he transfer listed by request? Oh, because he's joining a different club, so he won't be there. Right back. I mean, yeah, let's look ahead to next season. Because we're going to have neither of these two. If we literally got... Right. Is that just because... Is that because we're not showing... Oh, God. Right. Expiring... Now, our goalkeeper's not in that mix, so these are the people that are expiring. We need to choose who we keep and who we don't. Jed is gone. Jed is going. That's like confirmed. So that is 750 of the budget basically gone. Molinero and Samuel I think can go. I'm not impressed by either of them two. Right. So, Manu I want to keep, desperately. Want to keep Manu. So, let's try and enter negotiations. Exclude that from our thingy. Yeah, we'll just... don't want to walk away. While he's a good player, you have a poor record when it comes to negotiating player salaries, and we would prefer... excuse me. Look. For all due respect, for goodness sakes. So I'm going to have to walk away. We literally have no budget. Like, we're going to have to let a lot of these guys go before we can then try and get some. So these guys are leaving a little bit earlier. We're going to have to let them go. Even Zheng's part of that. We've got to keep Zheng. No, Zheng is the month after. So we've got to try. And we'll lose these guys at the end for like... What? 1,200, 1,450. So you look at 2,600 really that we'd be getting back, and that would take us to nearly 10,000. And at that point, I think we might be able to negotiate with a couple of them, because I don't want all of them, right? Like, looking at that squad planner, these guys can all go. Like, as much as I do like him. Like, the ones I would want to keep is Sean. I mean, Enzo I'd want to keep. Would I want to keep Enzo? I can get rid of Enzo, actually. I'd want to keep Sean. I'd want to keep Zheng. I'd want to keep Vega. And I'd want to keep Manu. Those are the only ones I'd want to keep. Literally the only ones. Maybe Sean might negotiate. So we would have to cap that. We'd have to increase these. And then maybe increase a bonus if we won the Premier League. For like 2k. Nope. So yeah, so that we're really going to struggle actually to keep any of these players. We're going to lose a few of our big guns, I think, going into next season, which is a huge concern. They've not increased the wage budget. I mean, it was worth a bloody try. but it feels like we're in for a really long pre-season of working out how the hell we're actually going to do this. And, you know, this is all ignoring Europe, right? This is all ignoring the fact that we're supposed to try and challenge in some way, shape or form, maybe win a game or two in Europe in that qualification stage. And instead, we're concerned about just qualifying next year. See, funnily enough, he's the one I want to negotiate with. Like, I don't want to negotiate with these two. Like, I can deal without him. I can deal without the other one. I can genuinely deal without the two of them. I have full faith in that. And, like, if you look at the dynamics, like, that's why I don't want to lose Sean. I don't want to lose Vega. I don't want to lose Manu. Because we're going to be losing a lot of our influential players. Like, I can lose Enzo purely because of his age, 35. I can find someone younger than that who'll be willing to do the same sort of role. And again, I don't want to lose Zheng. He's our captain. Yes, okay, he's 44 years of age. But he has been magnificent for us for 2 years. Especially this year. He was magnificent. But even last year, he didn't contribute as much in terms of goals and assists as he did this year, but he still was brilliant for us the entire time. And that just shows his importance. I think he'll have like a coaching contract coming up. If I went into him actually, if I went into Zheng, into his contract, because he has a player coach contract at the moment. I don't really want to. He wants to retire. No. No. We can't lose you, Zheng. We can't lose Zheng. Is he going to retire? What the hell am I supposed to do with... What am I supposed to do? I mean, he's currently one of my coaches, so, I mean... So it looks like we're going to be losing Zheng anyway. And how much money is he on now? So he's currently on £500 a week with an extra appearance fee of 100. Like, so... Yeah, so he's getting like £600 a week. And we're now going to be offering like 250, maybe 275. All right, but even then, 300. That's halved. That literally halves it. Interesting. Okay, so we're losing Zheng no matter what. So that's fine. We've lost the old man. It's all well and good. We've lost him. It's literally we're gonna survive. We're gonna manage. It looks as though Master Solkovic have managed to stay in the league, which I think is like the second year now that has happened, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's the second year, and it's been Master both times. That's got to suck. But yeah, they've managed to stay up. But yeah, it looks like we're going into... Oh, here we go. This is a perfect way of actually wrapping up, I think. Valletta's end of season review. All of our transfers. No judgment on half of them. C for Samuel, which is pretty fair. Molinero, extremely disappointed due to the high signing on fee. Yeah, which is fair. I think that is genuinely fair. I think I really overpaid for him. Moko was brilliant for me. The large sign-on fee could have been avoided. Yeah, maybe that's something I've got to look at in the future, because despite them all being great, they did have a large sign-on fee, and then getting rid of, there was just nothing to really write home about. The board are pleased that we qualified for it through participation in the league. We just went through a real rough patch towards the end. But this stretch here where we only lost one game. Again, we lost to Zebug and we really shouldn't have. Which, I mean, if we didn't lose that, we would have been above. You know, apart from that, really, that Zebug result, like St. Lucia at the time were in the top 4, and Naxar, who went down, we really shouldn't have lost to them early on in the season. So that's 2 losses that we really shouldn't have had. But the rest has been fine. But that was really good. Zheng was our top goal scorer in that. Manu was our top goal scorer in the cup. We a little bit disappointed. Again, we shouldn't have lost to Hamrun the way we did, which is annoying. Moments to remember. Biggest win was against Maastricht, which is great. Match to remember was the end of the season. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, it got us qualification. And then goal of the season came from Grimmer in that 4-1 win as well. Finances, sponsorships gone down. Annual revenue's gone down, but broadcast revenue went up. Corporate and hospitality went up. Competition prize money has gone down. I guess because we got to the final of the cup last year. But match day and commercial revenue has gone up. So that's a positive. Because ultimately, I think broadcast revenue and stuff like that is all going to go up again this season. A few of our new players in there as well. Manu bossing it in there. This was our best team of the season. Again, it's just a bit of disappointment at the top here, but the defense was strong throughout the entirety, and that midfield was just a joy to behold the entire time. Accolades, manager awards, I didn't win any. Fans player of the season was Paber. Young player of the season was Manu. Signing of the season was Manu. Goal of the season as well. Top goal scorer was Zheng. Most assists was Manu. Most player of match awards was Paber. Highest average was Paber. Most passes completed per 90 was Nico. Competition awards, we didn't get any. Mostly goals in a season by a player. These are all the records broken. Sadiq broke the record for youngest player. Zheng broke the record for oldest player. Zheng broke the record for oldest goal scorer, which was incredible. Once Valletta got rolling early, it looked really hard to stop them. A successful season. That sounds about right. And then, yeah, we've gotten to the end of that season. And I think that is a perfect way of ending the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, this should become a Thursday sort of tradition for the foreseeable future. There will be 1 week here and there where I can't do a Thursday. I'll have to do another day of the week. But I'll let you guys know before when that is. But basically, it will become a weekly Thursday thing. But probably, given the fact that Big Brother is on at the moment, it probably will be a similar time to this, where it will be about 6:30 to about 8:30, 9ish. And then that gives me time to pop off. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Hopefully you join me again soon. Make sure to follow all of my social media to keep up with when I'm doing things and all the other content that I do, because I do Taking the Pin podcast, which is a wrestling podcast and YouTube channel. I also do showbiz TikToks and stuff like that on films that I've seen recently and reviewing them. So yeah, so make sure to follow all my other stuff.